Hi, you're watching Philodendron. In today's video, I'm showing you all the plants I got in January. It's time for my January haul. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Patrick and I'm a houseplant collector with an ever-growing collection of plants. And I upload every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you want to see how I grow my collection and keep my plants happy, then you should definitely hit subscribe. In today's video, I'm just going to show you all the plants that I got in January. So let's get started. The first plant that I want to show you guys is this Crocodile Fern. This is a plant that you may have seen already, and if not, I suggest you click on this card above. It's this video where I talk about all the plants I love that you probably hate. It's kind of fun. And I love this fern so far. It has been smooth sailing. I, haven't done much to it. I've just given it some water, and I've come to learn that I like ferns that grow on rhizomes, because this grows on like a rhizome in the bottom. The next plant that I want to show you guys is a plant that I'm really excited to have, and it is this Raphidophora Tetrasperma. I just love the shape of its leaves. It's so much better than the one I already have. And it's already put out some new growth. It put out a new leaf since I've had it for the past, 2 weeks. So yeah, kind of basic, but I'm excited to have a good one. This is my new Raphidophora Tetrasperma. The next plant that I want to show you guys is also a better version of a plant that I already had, and it is this variegated string of pearls. And I love variegated string of pearls so much, especially when they're nice, full, trailing pots. Neither of mine are trailing, but this one's a lot fuller than the other, and it's a big 6-inch pot. So I'm really excited to see this one grow, and I feel like I've kind of mastered my variegated string of hearts with my other one, because that one is starting to fill in too, so I think I can do it. The next plant that I want to show you guys is this Alocasia Frydeck. It's a little leggier than my other plants, so I had to be a little more careful, but I love it so much. Look at how beautiful these are with their long stems and these velvety leaves. This is a beautiful Alocasia, and I can't believe it took me so long to get one, but I got this from a trade. Thank you, Alyssa. If you're watching, thank you so much. I'm loving my Frydeck so much. And I traded a couple of my Siltepecana and Dubia cuttings for this. And I think it's a good trade for both parties. I absolutely love this Alocasia Frydeck so much. And the newest leaf has a little baby bump, so I'm excited. The next plant that I got is this Philodendron hederaceum mykins. I got this when I shopped at Raising Plants OC for the first time, and I just fell in love with these so much. And Marshall, the owner of the shop, was super duper nice enough to give me this pot of mykins. So I fell in love with this, and I couldn't stop thinking about the big one that was in the shop. So I went like the week after and I had to just pull the trigger and get this 6-inch full pot of mykins. I'm so excited that I did because it's so beautiful. I stare at it every day and I love these big heart-shaped leaves that are velvety. This is a beautiful plant, and this plant might be why the mykins is like one of my favorites right now. I'm obsessed with the Philodendron mykins. The next plant that I want to show you guys is this Oxalis triangularis. I know, it's such a basic plant, but I was so excited when I found this at Sunset Boulevard Nursery. I love that place, by the way. That place had a lot of the things that I was looking for, including this basic guy, but I love them so much. And yeah, I'm actually really excited that there's more Oxalis out there. I'd love to find the Oxalis Iron Cross, as well as maybe like just a plain green one. So yeah, this is my Oxalis, also known as the purple shamrock. The next plant that I got that I want to show you guys is this beautiful variegated maranta lucanura. This has to be my third one, but this is in a huge 10-inch hanging pot, and I got this at Sunland Flowers. I love Nadia and Sunland Flowers. She has some really beautiful plants, and everything is priced really reasonably too. So I got this. She had it for $25, but it's in a huge pot, and these leaves are so big and beautiful. I love variegated maranta. I love all marantas, really. Next plant from January is this Syningia bellata, and it's a cute one. I love its super textured leaves and how fuzzy the new growth and flower comes out, and it's putting out its second bloom so far, so it's pretty easy. I just have it in a outdoor covered patio, and it's been happy. I'm lucky enough to live in California where it doesn't get too cold, so yes, I just like to give it that good old bright and direct light, and it's been okay. So this is my Syningia bellata. Next plant that I got is this beautiful Prince of Orange, and I love this Prince of Orange. It's from Rosales Gardening, and what I love about it is that it's so full, and it has 3 growth points, which is super exciting, and I can't wait to see how this one gets when it like grows out with 3 growth points. It's gonna be so full and spectacular. But I love the Prince of Orange because the new growth comes in this deep orange, and it kind of reverts back to green, but I love when the plant has all these varying shades of orange. It's so pretty. The next plant that I want to show you guys is this Begonia Imperialis, and it is a begonia that I got from Orchid Fever, and I love Orchid Fever. It's kind of become like a good go-to for begonias. Whenever I'm in a begonia mood, I feel like I should go to Orchid Fever. And I found this Begonia Imperialis there. it started to crisp up under my care, but that's just the old leaves, and it's putting out some new leaves that are more acclimated to my house. So I'm not too worried about it. I love begonias, and I put this in my little, or it's not little, but my begonia tank, and it's like a little begonia terrarium, and it seems to be doing okay. Speaking of begonias, I got another begonia, and this one I got from Plantitas in Long Beach, and I got this when I shopped at their grand reopening and like Saturday restock day, and they were so sweet and threw this in with my purchase, and I love this begonia so much. It has these huge leaves, and then on these leaves, well, like all of this is iridescent, and all of the gray on these little baby leaves is iridescent also. But then what's really super cool about this begonia is the underside. Isn't that so pretty? The next plant I also got from the same trip, and it is this beautiful Ficus triangularis. I guess January was a month of new beginnings because I got a lot of plants that are better versions of the ones that I already own, and this is one of them. I have one from Steve's Leaves, and they look like 3 little twigs that are on the verge, like constantly, and this looks a little more substantial. So welcome home, and I'm excited to have something that I don't have to worry about as much, hopefully. The next plant that I want to show you was the only kind of hypey philodendron that I got last month, and it is also from Plantitas, but it is the Philodendron pedatum gladhands, and I'm so excited to have this. I've actually been wanting this for so long, because what I love is how the new leaf comes in a lighter color, and as it hardens and matures, it kind of reverts back into like this like normal green. But as it does that, it has like a really pretty marbling pattern on the baby leaf, and it's super pretty and mesmerizing. So I'm really excited. This is, again, my Philodendron pedatum gladhands. So the next plant that I want to show you guys is a plant that I'm super excited and super in love with, and it is my Platycerium grande, and I also got this for reaching 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys. This is my play button. This is our play button, and this is the Platycerium grande. And I'm not going to talk much about it because I just put out a video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll include that card right here too. So watch that, that's a fun one. The next plant I got at the same time as my Platycerium grande, and it is this Ficus religiosa, and I can't say much about this plant other than I love it so much. The next plant that I got is this beautiful pink Photonia with these giant leaves. I just fell in love with these huge leaves so much that I couldn't leave it. I love that it looks kind of prehistoric and just super fantastical with these giant leaves and these bright pink veins running all the way through them. So cool. And the next plant that I got in January from the same place is this beautiful pot of string of hearts. And what I love about these string of hearts, and a lot of the string of hearts that I saw in the San Diego area, is that their string of hearts look so healthy, and they have a lot of the really pretty silver kind of like brush, like they look like they were brushed with silver, and they look super metallic. So I don't know what they have going on down there, but their string of hearts are all beautiful, and I was inspired to buy a pot. And then finally, speaking of string of hearts, the last plant that I want to show you guys is this beautiful variegated string of hearts that I got from Succulents Mario. And this 6-inch pot of variegated string of hearts was $50. I feel like that's such a good deal. I've been seeing smaller 4-inch pots that aren't as full go for $50, so I just couldn't pass it up. And my existing string of hearts was one of those. So another one, bigger and better. Here's to a bigger and better year. I almost forgot to include this plant that's been sitting here this whole time, and this is my xanthoma lindenii that I got from Costa Farms Trending Tropicals. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Add it up. Okay, alright. Add it up.
Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to me talk about all of the plants that I got in January. I always have fun with you guys, and I hope you had fun with me too. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my plant videos, which I hope you do, please hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, but I don't want to miss you too much. So if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Love you guys. Bye.